What's going on YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with a quick video, quick unboxing of Amazon's Choice Balisong trainer. That's right, Amazon recommends this as their #1 Balisong trainer if you look it up. So you may as well get one, right? I mean, it's gotta be the best. So anyways, opening this thing up, you can see it's gonna be the Andux Balisong. That's funny, it actually says Balisong right there, because on Amazon, this is gonna be the Andux Land Flip Trainer. It's gonna be $26.97, I believe. And I did get the black variant, just wanted to see what the typical black G10 scales look like. They do have some other colors, an orange, a red, and I have a blue one as well. Get a bunch of replacement screws and oh, okay, so it's on bearings. Interesting. I always think it's hysterical when you get a bunch of replacement parts because that tells me that it's probably gonna fall apart on you. But anyways, little tool and then your bag that's under the foam. I'm not gonna complain about getting this little pouch though. And put this box aside and let's take this thing out of its bag. So here you can see definitely some oil on the G10, but just wipe that off real quick. And I wonder, don't really know anything about this to be honest with you. I wonder if it's spring loaded. I would imagine so. Yes, it is. You see that spring latch? I actually like the feel of these G10 scales quite a bit already. You can see got the adjustments right here, but not on both sides, so these might spin on you. And overall the edges are pretty sharp on the G10. And there we go, opening it up, you have it. It's got a stone washed milled out stainless steel blade, and then again these G10 scales right here. Don't know what this is in here, let me see if I can get that out. It's like under the G10, I just ripped part of it, but very, very smooth G10, and really not much else to go over on this thing. It is completely unmarked. I think this is a clone perhaps of a certain Benchmade model out there. But let me grab the scale. I'm curious as to what the weight on this is gonna be. It's gonna come in at, okay, 4.20 ounces, so pretty lightweight overall. I'm not gonna complain about that. You know, I generally like my Balisongs just under the 5-ounce range when it comes to the stainless steel trainers and live blades. I have the Bradley Kimura, which is right under 6, and I've noticed going back and forth between the two, as I said, my preference is around the 5-ounce range. But I do flip, of course, the squiddies quite often, so I'm very used to the lighter weight Balisongs. And then I'm gonna grab my measuring tape over here because I want to know what the overall length is on this thing. And then I'll bring out a couple of others to compare it to. And then I'll of course take it outside to flip, but it's gonna be just under 9 inches and 5-inch handles, which means your blade is gonna be just under 4 inches from the edge of the G10 scales. Bearings, as I said. I don't know how these screws are gonna hold up. Might wanna tighten them down. Some of them feel like they're sticking out a little bit, maybe. Overall, you can see, not gonna be the most smooth, but at least they did free fall, so that was a positive. And again, like I said, this was Amazon's Choice Balisong trainer. So real quick, just to bring out another really popular Amazon trainer, got the Nibali G10. Yeah, so the Nibali G10 is going to be 9.5 inches overall. It's going to be like $3 more. And already, I will say, I think I like the flippability of the Nibali better. But I definitely like the feel of this trainer blade. You can see that they did chamfer all the edges there. So it's definitely going to be pretty smooth on the hands when flipping. You don't have any aggressive sharp edges like you do here. But one thing I'm already noticing as well is this is definitely very, very, very handle heavy. I mean, the balance is very poor on this. I mean, you're talking like way back here. So this thing is way too milled out already, in my opinion, but we'll see how it flips, you know, once I do have it outside. But yeah, this is interesting. I will admit, but hey, Amazon's choice. They've got to be right. It's Amazon. Come on, guys. And then another cheap Nibali. This is the $12 one, or $12.99, I want to say. And it's, don't get this. Definitely get this one over this. Already, I can say that as well. I'll do a more thorough review on this, but this is the most uncomfortable Balisong I've ever handled. It just, yeah, it's flippable, but not enjoyable. And I will say this, I think, will be enjoyable because I really like the feeling of these handle scales. Not necessarily going to be my favorite of the milled out G10 in the affordable Balisong range. Got the Evoker Plus Balisong trainer right there. And just for reference, you know, you can see the black G10 on this as well. Out here with the Andux Land Balisong trainer. Really like these G10 scales, not gonna lie. And overall, I'm really liking this trainer, especially for the money. I think it's fantastic. And my opinion is definitely getting more and more positive the more and more I use it. It's not the most comfortable in the world, but definitely not the most uncomfortable either. And it does have a Zen pin construction, which I do prefer. Wish the blade was a little bit less milled out and a little bit heavier, but I'm not going to complain about that too much, to be honest with you. Could be a lot worse for sure. But yeah, figured I'd get it outside real quick and let me know what you guys think. So far, I do recommend it, I have to admit.